Well, in this video we will be dividing this polynomial by this binomial. Because of this 3 here in the front, synthetic division is probably not worth it. So instead we will use long division. If it had just been b plus 7, then I would have done synthetic division. Okay, so setting up for long division, we will do our 3b plus 7 out front, and then underneath the division sign I'll have my 24b to the third power plus 59b squared minus 8b minus 38. So I will start off looking at the 3b and the 24b to the third power. And I will ask myself, 3b times what will give me 24b to the third power? Well, 3 times 8 is 24. And b times b squared will give me b to the third power. Now I put it way over here because I'm lining up like terms. B squared goes over b squared. Now once you know what goes up here, you do the distributive property. So 8b squared times 3b. Let's just verify mentally one more time that that gives us 24b to the third power. So these should always match. Now 8b squared times 7 is going to be 56b squared. So that'll be plus 56b squared. Alright, then you subtract by changing the signs. So both of these will become negative. Now these cancel out. So I have 59 minus 56. So that is 3b squared. And I'm just going to bring these other two down because I'm combining like terms, but these have nothing to combine with. Okay, so by lining up like terms, I see I have two more terms to go. I've got b squared. That means I should have a b term and a constant. So now we're up to the b term. So I start over again. I look at 3b, and I look at 3b squared. And I ask myself, 3b times what is 3b squared? I'm thinking 3b times b will be 3b squared. So I'm just going to put plus b up here. Now let's go ahead and just take this b and do the distributive property with it. So b times 3b is 3b squared. b times 7 is 7b. Okay. Then I will subtract by changing the signs. So these wind up canceling out as always. I've got negative 8 and now negative 7. So that'll make negative 15b and negative 38. So I've got one term left. I got my b squared term, I've got my b term. It's time for the constant. So what will the constant be? Well, 3b times what will give me negative 15b? 3 times 5 is 15, so how about negative 5? Alright, let's think about that one more time as we distribute. Okay, so negative 5 times 3b, it makes sense that that would make negative 15b. Negative 5 times 7 would be negative 35. Okay, and we will subtract by changing the signs. These cancel out, but this is going to make negative 3. Okay, so that's going to give me that remainder. Okay, so what do I do with the remainder? I barely have space for it over here, but I'm going to squeeze it in. So normally we add the remainder as a fraction, and I would put negative 3 over this, 3b plus 7. Okay, but it's considered more elegant if you don't put plus a negative. If you're adding something negative, you can simply just put minus instead. So this is the proper way to write this. No one's going to mark it wrong if you, in a freehand answer, put plus negative 3 over instead of just making a subtraction. But in a multiple choice situation, you're more likely to see it written this way. So this is the answer. Now let's hunt for it. By the remainder alone, I can already tell the answer is going to be B, because it's the only one that has minus 3 over 3b plus 7. Okay, does the rest of it match? 8b squared plus b minus 5. Yep, so there you go. The answer is B.